See, a lot of times guys magnify a woman to a point where they minimize who they are as a man. When you a man that's responsible, you're a leader, you have integrity, and you just carry yourself with class and you on some grown man shit, you got to understand that that alone makes you out of the league of most of these chicks, right? Most of these chicks don't deserve a real grown man that got his stuff together, that is responsible, classy, a gentleman. Most of these chicks do not deserve somebody like you. That's the first thing to understand. Once you get that locked into your mind, then it's so much easier to shit on a quote unquote bad bitch. It's so much easier to serve her that big old slice of humble pie. You have to understand that when you humble a chick, it can't come from a place of hurt. It can't come from a place of scorn, because a real grown man, this a gentleman and classy and secure, we don't walk around scorn because we have our self-esteem intact. That's why the women walk around scorn, and that's why they put so much emphasis on their vanity, how they look, and that's where most of their confidence comes from, because deep down inside, they're insecure. You have to keep in mind that they're insecure, and that's why they treat you the way that they do, because, you know, they have to steal your strength and feel confident in themselves at your expense. And a lot of these chicks, again, because they're so vain and confident within their looks, they just assume that any man that's talking to them wants to get in their pants, so they trying to get at them. That might not even be the case. But even if it is the case, the disrespect will not be tolerated. Not from no fly-ass, grown-ass, gamed-up, responsible man. Hell no. So me, I like to strip them. That's how I serve the humble pie, by stripping them of what makes them confident. So if all of their confidence, or the main source of their confidence, is how they look and the fact that they're female, you strip them of that power by making it clear that that don't mean nothing to you and that don't move you, and you're not dying to have that. In fact, you don't want that, because the reality is 9 times out of 10, you don't mean anything to anybody. Nobody benefits by knowing you, so you're not that important. Bunch of simps who don't love themselves, who hate themselves, and made you think the world of yourself. The only reason why they deal with you is because they don't understand their value. Any man that understand their value wouldn't even deal with you. I'm sizing everything up, and whatever she thinks the world of about herself, I'm shrinking that. So if she got a nice body, I'm gonna just strip that away from her. If that's where her confidence is. If her confidence comes from, you know, the lace front and the lashes, oh, that's the easiest thing to strip.